I'll need you to speak to the issue of another allegation, which has to do with the number of officials attending these particular championships. How many officials do we have at the event, and how many athletes do we have at the event?
No, that one too is very, very false. It's a deliberate misinformation by people who are within the AFN, who are normally, probably, they are not happy with the AFN leadership, and they are trying to bring down the system. It is very, very true. It is false. It is not factual. The entire athletes now are taken to this championship are 15. And then the officials are 4 coaches and two medical doctors, and then 2 officials from the federation. That is it. Less than half of the athletes, and the coaches must be there. You can't take 15 athletes without coaches. 4 coaches are with them. You can't take athletes without the medical team. The 2 medical team are with them, and then there are only 2 officials from the Athletes Federation that were there, the president and the secretary, who are even there not on the sponsorship of the government or anybody, on the sponsorship of the world body, because they are having the World Congress there. As per the National Sports Commission, because we are the ones that laid the rules and say that we are only taking the people that are relevant to the tournament, unlike before. So we only have 1 person from the National Sports Commission, one person who is there, who is the Director General, who even before he becomes the DG has been going to this World Championship for decades. So that is the entire delegation, about 8 people that were there. I don't know how that becomes more than the 15.
All right, Mr. Adiko, the argument, my apologies.
If somebody, people should have said, oh, okay, they went with 30 people or 40 people, these are their names. It's not totally false.
Mr. Adiko, if you can hear me.
That is there, probably they are there on their own, if at all they are not from us, they are there on their own sponsorship, and it's not
If you can hear me, Mr. Adiko, the allegation is to the effect that this is not the first time, of course, these things have been said, is that there are people unofficially coming in, not just people on the record, but there's a drawdown on the Federation's funds to be able to fund these people from the high places who curry favors, who want to be at this tournament, use this for a form of, sightseeing or whatever, for leisure. Do you have, is it that you don't see some of those things, or you don't know about these things? Or
No. That's why I tell you it's false. Those things used to happen before, but since we came on board as the National Sports Commission, myself as the chairman, my Director General, Bukola Olapade, we have changed this system, and that's why some people are not happy. For example, let me give you an example. Even the Athletes Federation submitted a list of 28 athletes. But we have to sit down and say, look, no. We can't just carry people that we know that are not going to compete to do anything. Just because if you carry 28 athletes, for example, you must carry maybe 20 coaches, officials, and everything will now be bloated. We say, let's be factual about this. What are the potentials of these people? Who are the people that attended the trials? So they selected the people that naturally will compete. That will probably put a fight to win a medal. So we now pruned it down to 15 athletes. That also created a problem for the commission and even for the Athletes Federation, because some people are not happy. Probably those news are coming from those people that felt, oh, I should have been there, blah blah, and now you're not there. Since the National Sports Commission came on under our watch, we have changed that system.
All right.
That we carry delegation, carry government people and everything. Even for example, when you see us traveling with the Super Eagles, for example, and most times we sponsor that trip, and we get a sponsor, for example, to pay for that for the delegation.
Mr. Diko, yes.
The last match that we did in South Africa, there was a government delegation that went from Nigeria officially, but we were able to get a sponsor who provided the plane, who provided the hotels.
Mr. Diko,
government didn't spend a kobo on that delegation that went to South Africa. So we always do that. Things have changed.
Yeah.